Hello everybody, I'm John Hindhaugh. Welcome to Virginia International Raceway. It's round number 11 of the Idemitsu Mazda MX-5 Cup presented by BFGoodrich. Joining me in the booth is Shea Adam. Before we get to today's action, let's take a look back at what happened at Road America. It's America's National Park of Speed for the Idemitsu Mazda MX-5 Cup this weekend. 14 corners and an absolutely brilliant place to come motor racing. To the green flag, it's in the air, we're racing. Which road do you take? This is all tactical at this stage. Everybody 2x2 through turn one, almost 3 wide for a moment. Coming to the line, a win is a win is a win. And Gresham Wagner and comes through for Spark Performance. 45 minutes on the clock. 2 wide behind the leader, it's another blanket finish. Jared Thomas, Idemitsu Mazda MX-5 delivers. It's the home stretch of the 2023 MX-5 Cup schedule. The championship very much still up for grabs. After a double podium finish at Road America, Jared Thomas heads into the weekend as the new championship points leader. Aaron Johnson is only 30 points behind, and he'll look to bounce back after what was a disappointing weekend in Wisconsin. But they'll have a fight on their hands. 6 previous winners of the MX-5 Shootout are in the field, including the 2020 MX-5 Cup champion Michael Carter and the 2021 Shootout winner Connor Zilisch. Meanwhile, Nate Cicero looks to increase his lead in the battle for Rookie of the Year. 45 minutes on the clock. Let's get to the start of round 11. We're just outside Danville in Virginia, and VIR is a beautiful 3 and just over a quarter miles, 17 corners with action areas and overtaking spots down at turn 1, the horseshoe, up at turn 12, 11 and 12, the old oak tree turn, and then potentially as well coming into the top of the hill at the roller coaster. 2 beautiful lines of Mazda MX-5 Cup cars, and race 1 of the Idemitsu Mazda MX-5 Cup for 2023 here at VIR is underway. Good jump from driver's right for Aaron Johnson in an unusual coloured car, that green and black machine, as he goes into the first corner. Connor Zilisch on the outside. Then Nate Cicero trying to follow through as they go through the first couple of corners. Brilliant start, beautiful day here with the track temperature 99 Fahrenheit, that's 37 Celsius, 33 Celsius in the air is 91. We could not have better conditions to go racing. A little bit of a stutter. Managed to hold on to that sideways slide, 2 wide, 2 deep across the line at the end of the opening lap, down into the hog pen for the first time. Connor Zilisch is scored as the leader.
We now have a very dangerous situation for our championship because the 2 guys out front want to do nothing except win this race. They don't care if they're taking points off of other people, because Gresham Wagner knows the only way to try and get back to a championship winning form is to win this race, and so he is doing nothing but that as he goes to the lead in the number 5 machine. That drops Zilisch back to second. Now Zilisch has his hands full with Max Opalski.
Gresham Wagner in the draft of Connor Zilisch goes to the left-hand side and manages to get alongside. Now, if this is the last lap of the race, I think maybe Connor Zilisch just leaves it on the outside, the right-hand side there, to take the inside for the next corner. He's gone back through into the lead, actually, while we were on the just describing the pass for the lead. So it's all changed in the blink of an eye. Welcome to Idemitsu Mazda MX-5 Cup Racing. It's now Zilisch, Opalski and Gresham Wagner, the top 3 as they come across the line.
Exactly.
And here it is again.
Valuable lesson as Max Opalski now wants to have a shot at the lead, and Gresham Wagner looking down the inside of Zilisch as well as they stay side by side. Oh my goodness, with the top of the roller coaster, that was a bit eventful. Gresham backing out of it, realizing you don't win the race with 30 minutes to go. But that was a moment. Jeremy Fletcher now off the track as well.
Ah, what a shame.
That was a moment, John,
damage to the right front.
Realizing,
damage to the right front.
Oh, it is.
That leaves Nate Cicero nicely placed in 6th position as best rookie, but Thomas Annunziata is only another couple of places further. But what a manoeuvre that is! Down into NASCAR bend, turn 3. The number 72, Connor Zilisch, leaves his braking so late. Hang on, hold my energy drink, says Max Opalski. You can brake late, I can brake later. And through on the inside, Gresham Wagner says, guys, if you're going to fight like that, I'm just going to slide through and go back into 2nd place.
Wow, it looks as if Connor Zilisch hasn't spent a minute away from this series or this car. He just slots straight back into things. And Gresham Wagner, veteran, former series champion, he knows what to do. Sitting patiently, as you said, as the full course yellow is now out to go retrieve the car of Jeremy Fletcher. So that will calm things down for the next couple of seconds, as all of a sudden Gresham Wagner using hand signals out the window. That's a rare one, John. That's normally something done over the roll loop.
Celine Roland, who had, I mean, that's huge for Celine. He's had a decent run of late and been trying to challenge at the sharp end of the field here. That is a nightmare for his championship.
Celine Roland was just being pushed away by people on the Patriot course on the inside of the circuit, so his day is now done, John. He's effectively behind the wall.
20 minutes to go, and we are back to green flag racing down towards the first corner, the horseshoe. Connor Zilisch for Hixon Motorsports leads them through. We have restarted, relit the fires of excitement in Idemitsu Mazda MX-5. Down towards the first corner, and they spread out down the inside. That's a lovely move by Max Opalski. Waited very, very late to go to the right-hand side. Very patiently done there by Opalski, but Zilisch holds on to the inside lane for the left-handers at turns 2 and 3, and following through. Robert Nuyk is having a great run. Problems at the end of the lap. The 0-3, the blue car, is John Hansen, and also involved there Fahin Siddiqui for Hixon Motorsports. Looks like John's already headed to the pit lane for Carter Racing Enterprises. Number 95 has continued. That was right at the bottom of the hog pen.
Wow, wild ride for John Hansen as he went off at Hogpen. And how far out did he get? Did he kiss the barrier? Yes, he did.
Oh, did he ever?
I think that might have been, was that the lap before? Farhan Siddiqui going off as well. Now, was that at the same time? Was that Farhan going off because he saw John? Or was it perhaps 2 different times and John going off again?
It must have been close together because they pulled away together. And Thomas Annunziata is trying to get back to them, but it's really hard if this leading quintet, the top 5, don't get into it. Slide from Nuyk again. I think he's overheated his rear tyres. That's 2 slides in about 5 corners there, Shea, and a great run to second. Could well be compromised here for Robert Nuyk. Big move for Robert Nuyk. Maybe just caught a tiny bit of curb there. Massive catch. It wasn't so much the slide, actually. He had that under control. Nate Cicero looking very strong indeed in 3rd position at the moment, and he's the best rookie by some margin. Thomas Annunziata has got back as the white flag flies. 1 more lap. The top 4. 3 spots on the podium. 4 cars battling, and Connor Zilisch has picked the wrong side, and he's been absolutely washing line there. He got on the wrong side of the track, and 3 cars have dragged by. What did I say about Jared Thomas just taking the points? He wants better than 3rd. He was going for 2nd position there. It's Opalski who lead them down to the final corner for the final time. And Connor Zilisch, who has led more laps than anybody else, who led halfway, 3/4 of the way round the final lap, is now in 4th position, but it's a long run to the line. The draft is strong. The 2 leaders go side by side. That's not smart. Not smart at all. Here comes the championship leader on the outside. It's another blanket finish. Oh, there's a touch there. And Jared Thomas had that victory, but was bumped out of it right on the line. And the rookie, Nate Cicero, will take it. The rookie, Nate Cicero, takes the checkered flag, beating Jared Thomas by just 0.057 of a second. Let's get down and hear from the winner.
It was insane. You know, they're trying to squeeze you, going to the inside. I saw Jared was going around the outside, so I was like, oh, who's going to end up where? Jared actually was ahead until I got a push, so I mean, it was going to be on the podium, but you don't know where, and then got lucky with the push. So just got to keep pushing, keep doing the best we can, and hope the luck goes our way.
Well done to Cicero and the entire McCumbee McAleer Racing team. After an exciting and entertaining weekend at VIR, here's the points. Jared Thomas stays at the top of the leaderboard after his second consecutive double podium weekend. Aaron Johnson stays within striking distance with his second place finish in round 12, now only 290 points back from the lead. Celine Roland is in third, trailing by 600 points. Gresham Wagner and Robert Noaker round out the top 5. Rounds 13 and 14 of the Idemitsu Mazda MX-5 Cup presented by BFGoodrich are at Michelin Raceway, Road Atlanta on October the 12th and 13th. For Shea Adam, I'm John Hindorf, and we'll see you then.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of the International Motorsports Association. We would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.